Once the EC and pH sensor are installed into the interface box, you then need to calibrate the two sensors. With the pH, obviously we have a pH solution 7 and a pH solution 4. So we get in between the two. And then for the conductivity on the EC, we have the 1413, which according to the manufacturer is pretty much middle sort of standard range. Now I'm going to video the calibration, but I will pause while it's waiting, because sometimes it does it quite quickly, sometimes it takes a while, and obviously I'm limited on the size of the video. So we'll do pH first. So your pH sensor without the shield on now, so you can see now that's the actual sensor inside, into the pH solution 7, like so. Stand this upright somewhere. In the field, when this is all connected, you can kind of stand this on next to the tipper in between. It kind of stays perfectly there. And then you select on the on enter button, top right, calculation menu. It goes straight to pH calculation. So we want that one, and it's wanting to do the first, because you need to do the two. You always do the higher one first. So you select pH 7. So just scroll up until you get to 7 and then enter, and then it will say wait. After a certain amount of time, you'll then get this message done. You click OK, and now it's asking you for the second pH, which is 4. So you take it out of 7 and we put it into the sachet number 4, which is like so. And then on the up arrow button, change this to 4 and press OK. And then we wait. After a period of time, you get the done message. Press OK. It says calculating, OK, end of calculation. So you then take the pH sensor out of the test solution, the buffer solution, and then for simulation purposes, I'm putting it into a glass of just plain water. And then you can actually select on the menu, go to pH measure and OK. It then should give a reading between 7 and 4 in plain water, which in this case is 5.8, which is fine. So that's the pH done. Then the EC, this one, so it's not the glass one, and it has the two metal plates inside there, goes into the EC buffer solution, the 1413, just standing it off picture so it stands. Go to the menu and you want conductivity calibration, okay, and then just scroll up until you get 1413 and then okay. After a period of time, you'll then get the done message. Press OK, calculating OK, end of calculation. And then you can take the EC out of the test buffer, put it into a second glass of water as a simulation, and then you're able to scroll to conductivity measure, OK, and then it will give you the reading. Obviously this figure will alter quite dramatically out in the field. I'm just in a plain glass of water here. The pH obviously will be okay, but the EC will depend on the plant it's in and stuff like that. That is the calibration side of things. That would mean the lid would go back on and you obviously can't touch the buttons, which is when it's then in situ, you have this button on the side, which is this turn off from that. This plug here, so it allows you to not calibrate, but you can scroll through then the actual sensor. So that's the pH, and then that's the EC. So you can keep an eye on it once everything's all shut up. And instead of the 2 glasses of water, which I've got as a simulation, obviously it would normally be, the 2 sensors would be in the drip tray, which would be attached to the tipper. So the pH is on the left here, the EC is on the right. They drop down into the hole, and the feet on the bottom of the sensors sit on the bottom of the drip tray, and then you just tighten the gland, which is a larger version of these ones we've been using, and then it's all in place ready to do what it needs to do.